Hello children, once again welcome back to the session. So what we had discussed in the previous part, that is stem act as a two-way traffic street. One is for transport of water and minerals from the root to other parts of plant, and then the products of photosynthesis from the leaves are transported to other parts. So that is where stem act as a two-way street. And then, so how does this all takes place? This transport by stem. You can say this takes place with the help of stem. But inside it, they have tissues. They are called as vascular tissues. So these vascular tissues are composed of xylem and phloem. These points is not there. Just have a note of it, children. Right? We have small tissues which is present inside the leaf and stem. They are called as vascular tissues. What is it? Vascular tissues. This vascular tissue is composed of xylem and phloem. Otherwise, we can tell xylem and phloem are called as vascular tissues. Okay, what do you mean by xylem and phloem, children? Yes, look at here. Xylem. Xylem is one of the two types of transport tissue in plants. So, the xylem and phloem are used for the process of transport. Okay. The function of xylem is to transport water from root to stem and leaf. So, what is the function of this xylem? To transport water from the root to stem and leaf, but it also transport nutrient. Not only water, xylem helps in the transportation of water and nutrients from roots to stem and leaf. This is about xylem. Look at here. So this upward direction denotes the transportation of water and nutrient from the root to stem and leaf. What is the second one? Phloem. What do you mean by phloem, children? It is a tissue which is responsible for transport of sugars. What is it? Sugars. Where is this produced? From leaves. Okay. This transport is also called as translocation. Just have a note of it, children. Xylem helps in transport of water and nutrient, and phloem helps in transport of sugar. We can write, instead of sugar we can write food. Okay. So this transport process by the phloem is called translocation. What is it? The transport process by the phloem is called as translocation. So you have two ways arrows, right? So phloem can transport in two ways also. What is the difference between xylem and phloem? Look at here. Xylem transport water and minerals. What is it? Xylem transport water and minerals. But phloem transport water and food. That is the first point. Xylem, water and minerals. Phloem, water and food. And then second point. So in xylem, only one way it is transported. Only either this side or upside or downside. But whereas in phloem, it can flow in two ways. Both up and down or front and back. Okay. Xylem, only one way transport. Phloem, two way transport. And then third one, no end walls between the cells. Look at here, children. So between one cell and the other cell, here there is wall. Here there is wall-like structure. But whereas in phloem, we do not have any wall. And here you have thick lining. But here you do not have that. So this is the difference between xylem and phloem. Xylem is responsible for transport of water and minerals from root to stem and leaf. From root to stem and leaf only xylem. Phloem, it is a two-way transport. It can transport both food and water. Xylem only one way, phloem two way. And xylem do not have any end walls between the cells. But phloem has end walls between the cells. Okay children? Look at here. Parts of root. Parts of root. Look at here. This main thick one is called as primary root. What is this? This thick one is called as primary root. And then, so which comes from the primary, this thick one, the center part is called as, what is it? Primary root. This thick part is called as primary, and the root which comes out from the primary is called as secondary. Look at here, this is what? Secondary. And the roots which comes from the secondary are called as tertiary. Totally we have three types of roots. Primary, the center one, secondary which comes from primary, and tertiary which comes from the secondary. And we have root hairs. Look at here, this is a root, and you have root hairs. Look at here. What is this children? These are root hairs. These root hairs are responsible for the absorption of water and minerals. And you have a root cap. Look at here. What is it? It is root cap. And then here only the root elongates. Root elongates. So this is the parts of root. Okay children. Shall we move on to the next one? Functions of root. What are the functions of root? Anchor the plant. The anchor is nothing but it supports the plant. Anchor is nothing but it supports the plant. And absorbs water and minerals. Roots helps in absorbing water and minerals. And then translocate water and minerals to stem. Translocate water and translocate is nothing but, I said you right, in phloem. The movement through the phloem is called as translocation, is nothing but to change their places from stem. And then store food. Support the plant, absorb water and minerals. Translocate is nothing but from here to there to here. Okay. Translocate water and minerals to stem, and then store food. These are all the functions of root. Now you are going to see a video with, it is a part of plant. What is it? Parts of plant. Shall we go children? Yes. It is nothing but we will be learning about parts of plant. What is the first thing? Parts of plant. And then, so in our earth, there is only thing called plant. It helps us to keep the earth cool. On our earth, the plants are the only thing which prepares their own food. Plants are the only thing which prepares their own food. So they are called as autotrophs. So they are called as autotrophs, which prepares their own food are called as autotrophs. So it is possible only by plants. But other things are depend on the others for their food, like human beings, animals, birds depend on the others for their food. So they are called as heterotrophs, which are able to prepare their own food are called as autotrophs and heterotrophs. Look at here, this is a plant. So you are able to see the structure of plant here. So what is this? It is root. So it helps to support the plant and fix the plant in the soil. The roots help in fixing the plant to the soil, and it also helps in absorbing water and minerals from the soil. So the root have root hairs. I said you right. The roots have root hairs. So this is responsible for absorbing water and minerals. That is the first main part. And then What would be the second part, children? We have seen parts of plant, right? And here the second part which they have given is stem. What is it? Stem. The stem helps in fixing the plant. It helps to support the plant to stand erect. So this stem has nodes and internodes. This stem has nodes and internodes. Okay, look at here. Look at this video, children. Are you watching it? Just observe this video carefully, which gives you better understanding of the parts of plant. Okay? And then I said you right, they have nodes and internodes. So the point where it is connected is, this is called as node, children. Where it is connected is called node. And then third point is leaf. Third part is leaf, which is green in color. The leaves are green in color and they have what? Chlorophyll in them. And then the next part is, what is this? Flower. Flowers are responsible for the fruits. Without flowers, we have two types of children. One is the flowering and non-flowering. Few plants may have flowers and few plants do not have flowers. Okay? And then we have fruits. The next thing is the fruit. So where do we get fruits? We get fruits from where? Where do we get, children? From flowers. So we use fruits for eating. Yes? It helps us to give us the required things. So these are all the parts of plant. What are all they? Root, stem, leaf, flower and fruit. Right? So what is the first one? Root. So root, as I already said you, it is present under the soil. The roots are present under the soil. Just look at the video. They are present below the soil. Right? And it helps to fix the plant to the soil. It helps to fix the plant to the soil. They have root hairs. Look at here. They have root hairs which helps in absorbing water and minerals from the soil. Look at here. So these roots are elongates. Look at here. Are you able to see the changes, children? Yes, these are root hairs which helps in absorbing water and minerals from the soil. Just look at it. If you have any doubt, you can clarify doubts with me later. Okay? I said right, root hairs. What is the work of this root hairs? Yeah, it helps in absorbing water and minerals, right? Look at here. Water and minerals are absorbed through these root hairs and they are transported to other parts of the plant. Look at here, this blue color, are you able to see? So it is what? Where they are transported. And then the roots are completed. Now the second part which we are going to discuss is stem. Stem we had already discussed. Yes, based on the stem only they are classified into trees, shrubs, herbs, creepers, climbers. Isn't it? Based on the stem they are classified into different types. Right? Stem. So stem helps in transportation. We have discussed it. What are the functions of stem? Yeah. So look at this figure. What is this? Stem. So the stems are